Canoas, which is a border town between Costa Rica and Panama. Panama is right over there. That's the border. So we went across the street over there to get some copies of our paperwork. And that's why you have these big rigs parked here. It's not because they need copies, but because they are coming across the street from where I made copies to the aduana. And that's where all the, big rig drivers and stuff are. And they're basically getting, well, I don't know what they're doing, but I went there to, well, they're doing the same thing. They're getting their passport stamped to exit Costa Rica to enter Panama. It is bloody hot. I'm just like having a hard time with this weather. So we're at the border now. I guess this is where we go, where all the big rigs are. That's kind of what it looks like. There's little stores, pharmacias. Panama is duty free, so you don't have to pay taxes, I guess. Which is why I think these stores are on like the Panama side, so you don't have to pay taxes on the things you buy from them. We walked across to the Panama side and they told us at the office that we need to get seguro for our car, which means insurance for our car. So they directed us to this little private business. It's just like, I don't know, 20 feet from the building. It's pretty obvious, or it's easy to find. So insurance for my SUV and cargo trailer was $25 US. So we just finished up at the Panama border, and the whole process I think took about 3 hours. It takes a little bit longer because we have a car and a trailer and the dogs and things like that. If you aren't bringing the dogs, I think it'll take like 10 minutes. Probably add another 5 minutes for the vehicle. You go to 2 separate offices for that. The dog stuff, I don't know why it takes them so long, but I guess they just have to type in all this information into their computer. And so anyways, all in all, 3 hours. It could have been a lot worse. I've definitely gone to borders that were a lot worse. This is where they are checking us. I think they want to see the paperwork and then our passport. I just got through that checkpoint and they actually didn't ask to see my paperwork or anything. They asked me where I'm going. I told them, and that was really it. I will say that traveling with the dog is kind of expensive. It really does add up. So to get the paperwork to cross into Panama, it was $110 per dog. You pay that to a vet on the Costa Rica side. And then at the border, during the whole immigration process, the dogs cost, how much did they cost? First they charged me $130 per dog for, I forgot what fee. And then they needed another $55 for all 3 of them for some other fee, which I didn't really ask too much about. Anyways, so, all in all, we're looking at, what is that, like $750 or something, give or take, including the vet fees, to transport your dog from Costa Rica into Panama. It adds up.